Yeah, yeah. So she's telling the inspector is telling that geography sector was scared a little too quick. Those things happen sometimes. I have slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Actually, the overall pattern of her progress is quite satisfactory. And he patted Maggie's head again. Okay. So what the inspector is telling to her mom, Mrs. Jones, कि sometimes it happens since it is a robot, तो उसका जो geography sector था वो बढ़ गया था. So suppose if she's like a 9th standard kid, imagine she's a 9th standard kid. तो अभी उसको portion जो था वो उसका 12th standard या 13th standard के जैसा portion था. And that is why she was not doing very well in geography. And it happens sometimes, he say. But now don't worry, I have made particular changes and मैंने उसको slow down किया है. जो मैकेनिकल रोबोट है उसको मैंने स्लो किया है. एंड नाउ उसके अंदर मैंने कौन सा ये किया है, फिट अ 10-year लेवल का मैकेनिज्म फिट किया है. सो नाउ हर ओवरऑल पैटर्न ऑफ प्रोग्रेस इज क्वाइट सैटिस्फैक्टरी. सैटिस्फैक्टरी इज एवरेज. उसका जो पूरा पैटर्न है इट इज एवरेज. एंड ही अगेन पैटेड मार्गीज हेड अगेन. ठीक है, तो उन्होंने वापस मार्गी को शाबाशी दिया. वैसा Maggie was disappointed. She had been hoping they would take the teacher away altogether. मागी के मन में तो वही था कि यार उस इंस्पेक्टर को टीचर को रिपेयर करना आना नहीं चाहिए एंड वो उसको लेके जाए. एंड ऐसा हुआ नहीं. टीचर तो वापस रिपेयर होके आ गए. एंड दैट्स व्हाई शी वाज डिसअपॉइंटेड. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely. ओके, तो टॉमी के जो टीचर थे उनको एक बार लेके गए थे क्योंकि उसका हिस्ट्री का सेक्टर जो पूरा था दैट वाज कंप्लीटली ब्लैंक. सो शी थॉट सेम वुड बी माय केस, कि मेरे केस में भी वैसा ही होगा एंड मे बी द टीचर वोंट कम बैक सून. So she said to Tommy, why would anyone write about school? Okay, so that was her frustration, that she never liked talking about school or going to school. Like going to nahi ho sakta unke case mein. Sorry. So she was telling him the same thing, Tommy go, that what is something so special about school? Like, why would anyone write about school? Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes. Because it's not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. हम लोग ने देखा starting में. The chapter is about कौन से year का बात कर रहे वो लोग? 21 स्टार्टिंग में हम 21
2150
2157
57. तो शी इज टेलिंग अभी क्या चल रहा है 2020. तो वो वही उसको बोल रहा है कि स्टूपिड, दिस इज नॉट लाइक आवर काइंड ऑफ स्कूल वेयर वी जस्ट सिट इन फ्रंट ऑफ कंप्यूटर, अटेंड लेक्चर्स. दिस इज दैट काइंड ऑफ स्कूल. इट वाज वे डिफरेंट. इट वाज लाइक 100 years पहले के स्कूल के बारे में ये बात कर रहे. ही एडेड loftily. What do you mean by loftily? Loftily is in a superior way. So pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. It sometimes happen कि जो चीज आपको पता है एंड जो आपके सामने वाले को नहीं पता है तो आप थोड़ा ऐसा सुपीरियर आवाज में बोलते हो कि ऐसे होता है, ऐसे नहीं होता है, बिकॉज यू आर श्योर दैट यू नो अबाउट इट. सो दैट वाज द काइंड ऑफ attitude Tommy had when he said क्या नाम है मार्गी, that centuries ago, that this story is of centuries ago. and उनके टाइम की स्कूल और हमारे टाइम की स्कूलिंग में बहुत फर्क है. Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, anyway, they had a teacher. So she was very hurt कि यार ऐसा क्या है इस बुक में कि इन्होंने पूरा बुक लिख लिया स्कूल के ऊपर. And then they read this book for a few times, and then she said that what's new? Like even they had a teacher, even we have a teacher. So what's new about it? Then देखो नीचे लिखा है they had a teacher and it was a man. कि एक man, एक जो एक particular person होता है वो उनका टीचर था. and not like our robot teacher, not like our teacher. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. It was a man. ये किसने बोला? टॉमी ने मार्गी को. A man. how could a man be a teacher? तो वो वही बोल रहा है कि वो वही बोल रही है कि how can a man be a teacher? For them it is very new, right? Because they are being studying in front of a mechanical teacher. तो उनके लिए to see कि बाबा एक person teacher है. It was very new for her. Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. तो वो वही उसको बोल रहा है कि हमारे केस में कैसे होता है, this mechanical robot teaches us something and then asks us question in the same way that person, the teacher, they gave them questions and asked them, they gave them homework and asked them question. A man isn't smart enough. Okay, तो मागी क्या बोलती है, she is, उसको नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है ना पहले टाइप का स्कूल, तो she is like a man isn't smart enough. हमारा मैकेनिकल टीचर ही स्मार्ट है, मैन इतने स्मार्ट नहीं होते हैं. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. पर ये किसने बोला डिफेंड में? टॉमी ने, कि नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. Man is smart enough. वो क्यों बोलता है? बिकॉज ही इज टेलिंग दैट माय फादर नोज एज मच एज माय टीचर, कि जो मेरा मैकेनिकल टीचर है उससे ज्यादा तो मेरे, मतलब उतने उनके जितना ही मेरे डैड को भी पता है. तो अ मैन कैन बी स्मार्ट इनफ एज अ टीचर. he knows almost as much. I betcha. Okay, तो वो उसको क्या बोल रहा है कि ही, जो मेरे डैड है उसको भी उतना ही पता है जितना टेक्निकल टीचर को पता है. एंड ही इज टेलिंग आई betcha. betcha मतलब बेसिकली इनफॉर्मल वे में है आई bet you. ऐसा अपन जैसे बड़ी बोलते हैं फ्रेंड को हम बड़ी या ब्रो बोलते हैं, वैसे ये betcha. betcha इज लाइक अगेन इन इनफॉर्मल वे, इट्स लाइक आई bet you वैसा. Maggie wasn't prepared to dispute that. She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. But she wasn't ready. Like, she didn't like that thought only. She's like, I don't think so. I won't like when a person will come and teach me. I don't want a strange man in my house. Tommy screamed with laughter. Don't know much, Maggie. The teachers didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. तो उसको तो वही लग रहा है कि टीचर उनके घर पे आके उनको पढ़ाता होगा, बिकॉज उनके केस में वैसा ही है. द मैकेनिकल टीचर is in the house only. तो जब उसके अंदर डेटा फिक्स किया रहता है that you at 4 o'clock you have to take the lecture, so that person will start taking lecture. So he's telling the same thing, Tommy, that array, it's not like that. They, the teachers don't used to come in the house. They had a special building and there the kids used to go. Now what do you mean by the special building? Special building मतलब क्या होगा? The school. के स्कूल में जाते हैं ना हम पढ़ने के लिए, तो वो वही बोल रहा है कि they have a special building. So here the special building refers to school, that they had a special building where the kids used to go. And all the kids learned the same thing. She was shocked कि सब लोग एक ही चीज पढ़ते थे, because she has never experienced it ना. उसको तो ऐसा है कि भाई हम हमारे घर पे अकेले रहते हैं, सामने हैप्पी रहता है, हम पढ़ते रहते हैं. So for her it was something very new to digest. Sure, if they were of same age, तो Tommy बोलता है yes, if they are of same age, then everyone used to go together, sit to a particular place, and then the teacher used to teach them. But my mom says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. तो वो उसको बोलती है कि मेरी मॉम तो बोलती है that a teacher has to adjust a lot, right? A teacher has to, because if in a class there are two kids and if one of the kid is a fast learner and another is a slow learner, so the teacher has to adjust a little bit for that slow learner kid के वो भी उनके पेस में आए और वो भी नॉर्मल स्पीड पे पढ़ सके. So yeah, उसका बोलना भी सही था. Just the same, they didn't do it that way. Then if you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. But उसको गुस्सा आया टॉमी को. He's like, yeah, it's true, but if you don't like it, then you don't have to read the book. कि तुझे नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है ये स्टोरी, तो जा तू रीड कर. वो डायरेक्टली उसको ऐसा बोल देता है. I didn't say I didn't like it, Maggie said quickly. She wanted to read about those funny school, पर उसको तो वो बुक पढ़नी थी. She wanted to read about the topic. So she suddenly says that, "Arey, I didn't say that I didn't like it. It's just that it's hard for me to digest." They weren't even half finished when Maggie's mother called. Maggie, school. Okay, कि वो लोग का book अभी तक आधा पढ़ के भी नहीं हुआ था. They were just reading, and Maggie's mother calls her, and she's like, "Come fast! It's now time for your school." Maggie looked up. Not yet, Mama. So she's like, "No, Mama, I'm reading book. I don't want to come." Now, said Mrs. Joan, and it's probably time for Tommy too. So what does she say is that you also come, and now it's also time for Tommy to come. दोनों का class का time हो गया. Maggie said to Tommy, "Can I read the book some more with you after school?" तो वो फिर उसको बोलती है, like she is very, she had an interest, like एक उसको disinterest था ही पढ़ने को, but उसको एक वो interesting लग रहा था कि उनके टाइम पे कैसा अलग था हमारे compare में. That was the thing which was what do you say कि वो एक thought था कि उसको पढ़ना था वो book, though she felt the book was disinterest, but she had that curiosity कि what was उनके टाइम का पढ़ाई and हमारे टाइम का पढ़ाई. So that is why she is asking Tommy that can I read the book after school, like can we both read the book after once our school is finished? Maybe, he said nonchalantly. He walked away whistling the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. Okay, so nonchalantly is with not that interest. Disinterest से उसने बोला yeah maybe हम लोग देखेंगे, and then he took the book, थोड़ा सा whistling करके he was going, and उसने कहाँ पे book रखी? Beneath his arm. ऐसे अपन चलते हैं ना arms में fold करके book, वैसा. Maggie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. As I said earlier, mechanical teacher कैसा robot होता है, उसके अंदर सिर्फ एक data fix किया रहता है कि you need to take a lecture at 4. At 4 वो बराबर चालू हो जाएगा. So the mechanical teacher was on, and it was waiting for Maggie to come. So the Maggie came, and then lecture start. Classroom, as they mentioned, that it was just next to her bedroom. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. कि वो हमेशा on हो जाता था. देखो वहाँ पे लिखा है, it was always on at the same time. कि वो हमेशा एक ही time पे on हो जाता था. Except Saturday and Sunday. Maybe Saturday and Sunday they might have a free day, जैसे हम लोग को होता है. And see, this is how you can see कि कैसे उसका virtual lecture होता है. Is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Sorry, वो maybe the network issue. Yeah, is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. ऐसे जरा आराम से if in case मेरा लेफ्ट हो जाता है या कुछ हो जाता है, डायरेक्ट डोंट स्टार्ट हेलो मैम आई कैन हियर यू, बट द थिंग इज सी ये जो स्क्रीन है दैट इज ऑन माय लैप इन माय कंप्यूटर, एंड जो मैं बोल रही हूँ मैं फोन से बोल रही हूँ. तो फॉर मी अगर फोन से डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाता है ना बच्चा, तो आई हैव टू जॉइन द मीटिंग अगेन. सो जस्ट चिल, मतलब चिल मारो आप ऐसे फटक से हेलो मैम मत करो. आई कैन हियर यू बट द थिंग इज आई कैन नॉट स्पीक बिकॉज मॉनिटर का मेरा माइक इज नॉट वर्किंग फाइन. या so the mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. यहाँ पे you can see कि यहाँ ऐसा उसका virtual room है. यहाँ पे you can see the mechanical teacher. Fine. Yeah. It was always on the same time every day, Saturday and Sunday, because her mother said little girls learn better if they learn that regular hours. पढ़ रहे तो it would be easy for her to
Hello, ma'am. 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 Ma'am.
हाँ बच्चा लोग, as I said earlier, जरा 2 मिनट रुक जाओ.
No, ma'am, your voice was cracking.
Okay. Maybe I don't know why the मेरे को मीटिंग से जूम आउट जूम इन ऐसा बार बार हो रहा है. ठीक है. So what did her mother said that if you have a regular hours when you can study, तो वहाँ पे कैसा होता है, it is easy for people to study, like it is easy for student to study. हमारा भी वैसा ही होता है. We have the normal school lectures from morning to 12 or morning to 2. तो हम लोग को भी एक वो रेगुलर पैटर्न इजी पड़ता है. तो उसकी मॉम का भी वही कहना था. The screen was lit up and it said, today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. So she was learning maths and screen पे वही बता रहा था. Today arithmetic lesson, तो वो कौन सा chapter पढ़ रही थी? Arithmetic. And today they were learning how to add fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot. And वो जो मैकेनिकल टीचर है वो होमवर्क के लिए उसको पूछ रहा था. they were asking कि प्लीज आपका जो होमवर्क है वो यहाँ पे स्लॉट पे इंसर्ट कर दो. Maggie did so, but with a sigh. Sigh मतलब क्या, एक ऐसा एक reaction which you give, right? कि हाँ मैं कर रही हूँ, but I am not in the mood. But करना है इसीलिए कर रही हूँ. तो वैसे मारी का हो गया था. उसने उसका होमवर्क तो सबमिट किया, but with a sigh. Sigh is like a expression you give ना. Haha, ऐसा something like that. वैसा. She was thinking about the old school they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. कि उसके मन में वही चल रहा था. The book which she read about, she had this curiosity कि कैसा book होगा, उस time पे schools कैसे होंगे, and the same thing was running in her mind. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came, laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. They learned the same thing so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. So although during the chapter we have seen that Maggie was someone who was always talking against this school system, but now she's sometime like now when she's studying, she's feeling कि यार कितना beautiful होगा इनका time का school. All the people from neighborhood of same age would come. They would go to school, they would attend lectures, they would sit together, laugh, have fun during the lunch period. Maybe a PT period जो होगा तो they could even play sports. दोनों सेम ही स्कूल में पढ़ रहे हैं, like सेम ही लेवल पे पढ़ रहे हैं, तो even they can help each other with the homework. So now she is feeling, yeah, so now she is feeling कि कितना अच्छा होगा उनके टाइम का स्कूल. And the teachers were people, and for her it was very new कि wow, teachers भी कोई ऐसा person होगा हम जैसा ही जो सिखाता होगा. Wherein हमारे केस में we have a mechanical teacher. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen when we add fractions, half and 1/4. तो वही उसका लेक्चर चालू था. मैकेनिकल टीचर उसको पढ़ा रहे थे कि हाउ टू ऐड फ्रैक्शंस, हाफ एंड 1/4. Maggie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. So as our name suggests, the fun they had. तो वो वही मागी imagine करती है कि वाह उस time के kids को कितना अच्छा रहता होगा, that they would literally go to a physical school, attend lectures, have fun with their friends, and that is the one thing which is going into her mind. And then she's telling that, like then she's thinking that what kind of fun they would have. समझा the chapter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the writer over here is Isaac Asimov. Okay, उनके बारे में just give me 1 minute. Yeah, they have not given yet. उनके बारे में भी होगा. See, this Beehive is your book, textbook. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes. आप लोग को homework समझा? This 2 questions starting का. This 2. This would be a homework.
Yes.
And the next one is यहाँ पे. Once the chapter ends, they have asked you some basic questions. We'll discuss them, but that would be your homework. Right? Calculate how many years and months ahead from now Maggie diary entry is. So तो आपको कैलकुलेट करना है। अपन ने देखा 2157 का था एंड नाउ 2021 चल रहा है, तो यू जस्ट नीड टू कैलकुलेट। So this again would be your homework. How old are Maggie and Tommy? So we have seen Maggie was the elder or the younger?
Elder.
No, she was younger.
No, younger.
Tommy was the elder, right? He was 13 and Maggie was 11. एंड बीच में मागी बोलती भी है ना कि 2 साल का फर्क है, तो मैंने टॉमी जितने बुक्स पढ़े नहीं है, याद है?
Yes, ma'am.
What did Maggie write in a diary? So we know she was writing कि टॉमी को आज बुक मिली and that was book about the school. So that is something you would write in second question. Third, had Maggie ever seen a book before? फटक से आंसर बोलो.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, so it was something new for her. She had never seen a physical book. What things about the book she finds strange? So what was strange for her? Again, we have discussed that there were few
Ma'am,
points
because
like,
the book was yellow and it was old, and there were it was the letters were not moving because in her
yeah,
computer the letters move.
perfect. And again, she thought that a physical teacher is something which would, she won't like in a room. A mechanical teacher is way better. So all of these things you can write. What do you think a telebook is? Again, we have discussed telebook is the book which they actually, ebook, the one which PDF they refer on the computers and laptop and not the actual textbook. So again, this you would write. Where was Maggie's school? Did she have any classmates? So no, that was just a physical room, right, in a house only itself. And did she have any classmates? So again, ये आप लोगों को homework में लिखना है. What subjects did Maggie and Tommy learn? So again that you have to write. Maggie का हम लोग ने देखा geography, अभी last में वो क्या पढ़ रही थी, maths, fractions. So again that you have to write. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now second question. Answer the following with reference to the story. It's like who said to whom. I wouldn't throw it away. So ये कौन बोलता है? ये टॉमी बोलता है मार्गी को. When Margie says कि मैं तो बुक फेंक देती, तो तभी वो बोलता है that I wouldn't throw it away. So who says this word? So Tommy says this to Margie. What does it refers to? यहाँ पे it refers to the book ना बच्चा, book के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं ना वो लोग.
Yes, sir.
And what is it being compared with by the speaker? के वो क्या compare कर रहे हैं? तो again वही के they are telling that they wouldn't throw the book away, वैसा समझा?
Yes, ma'am.
So this two would again be a homework and answer each of these question in a short paragraph. What kind of teachers did Maggie? What did Maggie? Even this you can write. बच्चे ये सब chapter से related ही questions पूछे, तो you write it down. Let me know if you have any doubt. 100 to 150 words. What are the main features of mechanical teacher? Why did Maggie hate school? Yeah. Do you agree with Maggie that schools today are more fun? Yeah. So यहाँ तक देखो बच्चा सब question 3, ये वाला 3. So everything this is like your homework, fine? यहाँ तक 3 तक. Thinking about language, this is something we would do during grammar section. So this you can avoid. But यहाँ तक you guys do it. अभी 5 o'clock बज रहा है. 1 hour you have 5 to 6. And then 6 को PDF बना के group पे you can add. और आप लोग या तो मुझे WhatsApp कर सकते हो.